So once you have finished your Korthos Island quest line and did the wilderness and everything, they're going to bring you to the harbor. Every character has a choice. And here, when you first come in, all new free to play characters, free to play accounts will always start in Eberron. If you want to go to the Forgotten Realms section or continent, then you have to buy a pass, which is a one-time transfer. And so if you go there, then you don't like it and you want to come back, you got to buy another one to come back. Okay? It's, again, VIP gives you a lot of things that after you've played the first initial part, if you like it, the first thing I would say before buying any expansions is to get the VIP status. Now, when you come into Korthos, from Korthos Island, you're going to come into the harbor. And in the harbor, this is what you're looking at. Unfortunately, you cannot zoom into this map. I do not know why they do not give that. This right here simply brings you, see here. Okay. This is the continent with all the stuff in there. And currently, I am in Storm Reach. Okay. This is where you start. Once you've played the game a bit, then I would suggest getting the VIP. If you want to continue playing, it will be beneficial for you, and it is not that much a month if you want to if you want that. Now, this is simply a small section. All of this is other areas and leads into other parts of the world, which some of which you will have access to as free to play. Some of it, I would say at least 75% of it, you will not have access to unless you're either a VIP or if you've bought expansions, and I would get the VIP before I go spending expansions. Now, once you've played, you can go to the Gatekeeper's Grove. And this is where you'll find a lot of your original. There's your Keep on the Borderlands, your Salt Marsh, your Temple of Elemental Evil. These are all junction points to go to those areas. However, free-to-play characters will not have access to these. I believe VIP has access to Keep on the Borderlands and may have basic access to Salt Marsh. I do not remember. Free-to-play will not have access to any of it. I think the VIP will have access to Keep on the Borderlands, but not to Salt Marsh. If you've got your VIP status and you come up to an area that you want to enter, typically a little thing will pop up saying you don't have access, or do you want to take and buy the expansion? The first thing I would do after getting my VIP is check on Keep on the Borderlands. Then I would look at if you can get into it, fine. If not, that would be the first one that I buy. You noticed I'm riding a horse. The horse I got for free. Actually, I got 3 of them for free. And that's because if you collect so many feathers from treasure boxes and stuff in Keep on the Borderlands, you get a free mount. Okay, it's not a fancy one. It's not, a flaming skeleton horse or whatever. However, it is a mount and it will get you around quite proficiently. Another thing about VIP, well, no, not even VIP, but characters, is if I get a mount on one character and I log into another character on the same server, I can access this same set of inventory slots for that, as well as my little pets and so on. So like in World of Warcraft, if you're a pet collector, then, you have that choice. But I don't have to, unlike World of Warcraft, I don't have to collect each one individually on that character. I have access to my mounts and my pets to all of my characters on that server. This says a companion. These are not companions as we would normally think of them as combat. These are specifically decorative pets that I have found at the current time. Okay? But that would be the first thing that I do. If you like it, get the VIP, then come see. If you can get into keeping the Borderlands, then you're good to go. If not, that would be the first thing that I get. Because if you look at this, a single horse even the cheap horse is 2,000 DDO points. Okay? They go up to 2,500 and higher. But 2,000's for a basic horse. And if I try to buy DDO points, 2,000 points is $35. Well, that right there is basically the entire Treasure Trove expansion in a nutshell. And if I've already got VIP and I'm getting access to keep on the Borderlands, where I get my mounts, that's even a double bonus. So, okay, I'm just saying, even if you get the VIP for a month and decide to stop it, you still get, if you get in to keep on the Borderlands and get your mounts, you're saving money either way. Now, the next thing we look at, this is all your trainers, your auctioneers, your merchants. Yes, in this game, unlike some of the others, you can sell your trash items. You're not just stuck with having to throw trash items away. There's other people that you can trade certain stuff for. That kind of thing. Now we are now in the marketplace. The marketplace opens up. The harbor's back over here. We've now opened into the marketplace, and we've still got all of these enclaves and everything else back here. Each of these little green stars opens up to a different region. Whether here this is the Fiorlan Enclave, which is the elves. This is going to Searing Heights. See, the little yellows are wilderness areas, or open areas, steam tunnels. The green ones are very specific instance locations. The yellow cups are quests. The little, looks like a stack of cannonballs. These are different collectors. They'll collect different trash items, and you can, for so many, you can trade it in for something semi to totally useless, but it's something. You have, just like in World of Warcraft, New World, and some of the other stuff, you've got crafting. All of that is here. Okay? The green mugs, of course, are bars. The little silver coins are vendors. Depending upon your reputation, depends on which vendors you can gain access to. Reputation is built by doing quests for certain factions, that kind of thing. So, once you, as a VIP, there are ways to transfer to other areas without having to to go, but if you want, you can always just log out. Unlike having to change a server, I only have to log out to change a region. So let's say I want to change a region. I'm going to transport to Forgotten Realms. And you will always come into what's known as the Hall of Heroes. Let this populate. There we go. Dooda. So once we come into here, I can then, this opens up other areas. Okay. The Wheeling Docks is the old area where you had Neverwinter and so on, where you had the prisons and all the other things. See there? There's the Wheeling Prison, all your quests and stuff. Then we can go back. And we're right back into the Gatekeeper's Grove. So another place we can go to, these are the ships. There's also flying ships up there, which if you're in a guild, guilds at certain levels can acquire them. You also have a different town location. This is the city of Sharn. And Sharn is a technological city based on using magic to run the technology. Do not try this at home unless you've got a Cloak of Feather Falling. But it gives you an idea of the expanse of the city. And now we're in the lower city. And that will then give us access to other quests and things down in this area. And that's the basics on getting around doing quests and everything. And that should get you started. Give you an overview. If you have made it this far, you can always leave me a message. And if you want to set something up, then we can arrange a time that's adequate for both. Once you've installed the game, we can then get together. I will help you with a character generation and get you in and get you going through the basics and see how you like it from there. As I said, this is a very large game. It's extensive. There is, see here, you got a lot of stuff going on. And the mechanics can be not only confusing, but sometimes frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. There's plenty of YouTube help stuff. There's the DDO Wiki, which has information. And like I said, if you leave me a message, we can arrange. I can send you a private message. Leave me a message here on the videos that you would like to try it. Then we can set it up and I can get you into my Discord and we can go from there. I hope this has been useful. Enjoy and good gaming.